Good evening, good evening. This is Kevin from KA Scouting, and today I want to talk to you about the March 2020 draft, NFL draft. No, I talked to you guys briefly about the draft picks 1 through 10. So I want to get right into it. The New York Giants finished the season at 7-9. And the experts are saying that they will pick an offensive tackle from Georgia. A little bit about this kid, 6'5", 320 pounds. Name is Andrew Thomas. Sam Donald definitely can use an offensive tackle or an offensive lineman to protect him up front. So Adam Gase will love this kid. Very big, strong, athletic football player. So he has good hand, good feet. This is what the experts are saying. So the Jets have the number 11 pick overall in the draft, and it looked like they will be picking offensive tackle. Moving right along. You have the Las Vegas Raiders. And you heard me. I said the Las Vegas Raiders. They are moving from Oakland to Las Vegas. And it looked like the stadium is almost complete. Completion date is 2020, which is this year. And they will be playing in a new stadium. So it looked like... you have John Gruden would take the kid from LSU, Kristen Fulton, cornerback. Definitely they need help on the back end. Getting Kristen, 6'1", 192 pounds, has the size, smarts, speed, and sound cover skills to have a long, productive season in the NFL. So they finished the season at 7-9. Some people thought that the Raiders would finish somewhere 4-12. So they won some key games this year. Matter of fact, they beat my Chicago Bears. Moving right along. Andrew Luck, after him announcing his retirement, it looked like the quarterback that stepped in, they did a very respectable job. First time in a full-time starting role. What I'm hearing is that they think that this kid can be the future of their franchise. So he's going to need help right away. And that help is going to come from Oklahoma wide receiver C.D. Lamb. The kid name is C.D. Lamb. And what they are saying about this kid is he remind them of DeAndre Hopkins from Texas, Houston Texans, right? If that kid can be any part of DeAndre Hopkins, he will be able to help Indianapolis Colts right away. So they got him listed at 6'2", 199 pounds. He needed only 62 catches to eclipse 1,327 yards, 14 touchdowns. He did this all in 13 games. So this guy is very explosive. He knows how to stretch the field. He's a steady possession guy on the outside. This would be a huge pickup for your Colts. Moving right along, Tampa Bay need a whole lot of help. Bruce Arians came in, took over a team that needed guidance. So I think he definitely is going to get this team turned around. And they have Tampa Bay picking Tristan Wirth from Iowa. His offensive tackle, very athletic, 6'5", 322. Pretty much they're probably going to have him on the blind side to protect Jameis Winston. His combined pass blocking skills and physicality in the run game, he's a nightmare. So for opposing defenders. He's definitely gonna plug in right away and help Tampa Bay. Donovan Smith is 34 years old. On the right side, DeMar Dotson is 34 years old. And he's going to be heading to free agency. So they definitely need to get an offensive tackle to fill in right away. Denver, brand new head coach. It was Chicago Bears defensive coach. Got promoted from John Elway to take over as their new head coach. Started off rough as a first-time coach, but he finished 7-9. So they have them pretty much going on the offensive side of the board, and that person will be T. Higgins from Clemson. Higgins is a dangerous all-around playmaker who can be a force in the red zone. At 6'4", 215 pounds, he had 56 receptions, 1,115 yards, 13 touchdowns in this season alone. With those type of numbers, this kid definitely can be dangerous in this league. So they have Denver Broncos picking him at the 15th pick. Moving right along, Atlanta Falcons, another team, went 7-9. They got Yetur Gross-Matos. If I'm not saying this correctly, his name is Yetur Gross-Matos, edge rush from Penn State. The Falcons need an edge rusher. So this kid is 6'5", 242 pounds, well-built, very explosive, versatile defender who can thrive in Dan Quinn 4-3 scheme. So that's who the Atlanta Falcons are picking at their 16th pick. Dallas Cowboys. They have a new coach as well. Don't know a whole lot about this new coach. He was a wide receiver coach, if I'm not mistaken, from the Patriots. And he's an offensive-minded coach. They have him going defense first. Grant Delpit from LSU. Cowboys need a lot of help on the back end. So he's a safety, free safety. He's better covering tight ends. He flies around the field, stop the run like a linebacker, and make big plays on downfield. The kid is 6'3", 203 pounds. Definitely have the ability to be a very explosive player, and he has the length and size to cover the back end of the field. Miami Dolphins. They look like they're getting a pick from the Steelers, which is 8-8. Jonathan Taylor. Oh, man, it's just going to be a huge pick for Miami Dolphins. If this kid, Jonathan Taylor, is still around, I just want to let you know this guy's been one of the most productive running back, not just this year, but in college history. Just want to tell you a little bit about this kid, right? He's 5'11", 212 pounds, has great vision and a burst of speed. He doesn't get enough credit for what he does as a receiver. In 3 years, he ran from scrimmage 6,581 yards. Let me go back again. In 3 years, not 4 years, 3 years, this kid ran for 6,581 yards. And guess what, guys? 55 touchdowns. 55 touchdowns in 3 years. Unheard of. So Miami Dolphins, you are getting a good player. Your Las Vegas Raiders are picking for the Chicago Bears. This pick is because of the Raiders traded away Khalil Mack, and so they're gonna go defense. They're gonna go defense because they need to get stronger on that defensive line, and so the Raiders have Javon Kinlaw from South Carolina. So it needs to get stronger in the interior front with Geno Atkins like player. So they said this kid is like Geno Atkins from Cincinnati Bengals. If he's anywhere like Geno Atkins, they have a stud. This kid is 6'6", 312, 10 pounds. He posted 6 sacks in 12 games. Offensive tackles also will be considered at this pick as well for the Raiders. Your 20th pick goes to the Jacksonville Jaguar. So they traded away, I think, a corner. Jalen Ramsey went to the Rams. So Jacksonville will be picking for because of the Rams acquired Jalen Ramsey. So they have Trayvon Diggs from Alabama, corner. So they pretty much is going to try to replace Jalen Ramsey, and they're going from Trayvon Diggs. They said this guy is comparable to A.J. Bio, size 6'2", 207 pounds. Big guy to be a corner. Strength and downfield speed. Diggs has risen up the board quickly. He only had 3 interceptions in 12 games, but he looked like he's a big physical cornerback, and definitely Jacksonville can use that after losing Jalen Ramsey. Hey guys, just want to tell you thank you for chiming in today. In the last 2 days, I went over 1 through 20 on a big board on the NFL draft, mock draft, and I will continue to keep on doing so. Tomorrow we will start from 21 to 31, 21 to 30 in terms of the draft picks. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up, and I would answer your questions in regards to the draft picks. Take care.